Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh 2091, and welcome to what I think is the finale of Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney! Last time we left off, holy bazongas, I guess. I mean, that's one word I said. Man, I think a lot of stuff was revealed, and it's like, Eve's gonna ring the bell, and it's like, we gotta solve the final puzzle. It's puzzle 70, the final spell, 90 picarats. Whew, okay. Hidden on the cover of the Grand Grimoire, the characters that spell out the true magical incantation. Select the characters on a touchscreen and slide them over to counterparts on a tome's cover to make them vanish. The grand finale approaches. Remove the extra magical characters from the Grand Grimoire's cover and reveal the hidden incantation. You know, I'm very happy now, or excited, but I'm probably going to lose it as I continue with this puzzle. Try to match a character with its counterpart on the upper screen. Be careful, the symbols come in all shapes and sizes, making them quite difficult to spot. Find all the hidden characters on the upper screen to unveil the hidden incantation. Hold on. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I was going to say, that looked right. Okay, I think I can do this. Right? I mean, I think just a matter of matching, but I can understand if it's going to be a little difficult to do. I'm just kind of trying my best here. I don't think there's any way we can get this wrong. Here we go, there's the S. I'm trying to get rid of the obvious ones. If that makes any type of sense. There's like a squeaky... Okay, I see where that E thing goes, right up here. God, the music is like making it awesome too. It's like, we're doing it, guys, we're doing it! Oh man, I'm like so excited. I'm very sick. I'm kind of sad too, because it's like, oh man, like, are we right there? Are we gonna finish the game? Where's this? Oh, I was like, where does this go? This isn't it? Oh, it's right here. I was like, why isn't it working? Oh, and this one goes up here, I think. No. Oh, is this one? Which one is it? What the? Okay, let's Can I put that one back? I don't want to restart it. Did I just screw up? Or am I looking like even more into the background here? Because there. Oh, why don't I get that one? Well, I mean, why don't I understand that one? Never mind. This one. Finally, this one. I'm looking for like a dot, but I guess it's this one or next. This one, or this one. It's one of them. Come on, game! I'm right here. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Oh! I did it!
Let us think about it together. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yes, it does. Oh, I think I was... What's a perfect? Is it 4,000 picarats? Or is it a little bit above it? Regardless, easy puzzle.
The sun is rising, and when it does, its light will reveal the truth behind Labyrinthia's mysteries.
Now, Professor?
Yes. Shall we, Mr. Wright? Till Enda!
So this is the real magic behind Labyrinthia.
Excellent work, my boy.
Huh?
Hey, it's Luke!
Hang on a second. The town's full of machinery?
So much for magic. It was all done with these machines.
That's right. With magic, witches can fly, buildings can disappear. Those are no easy feats to stage. To make all those incredible things real, we needed a great deal of machinery.
Couldn't he have just, I don't know, made the magic a bit simpler?
A witch would say the incantation, and shades would stop time with their silver bells.
And they'd go wild with these machines, making all sorts of crazy stuff happen. That's so cool. I'd love to try it.
I took a quick crash course before operating the machines. Not bad, hey?
Yes, Luke. What would we do without you?
So when's my turn? I want to pick something up off the ground and make it fly through the air.
I wish you'd stop looking at me when you say that, Maya.
Well, in any case, I think we should head back to the courthouse.
Right you are, Professor. The judge might have fallen asleep waiting for us.
The sun has risen above Labyrinthia, and has shown us our town's true form. Well, I really don't think there's any need for a verdict anymore. The witches on trial weren't witches after all. I am deeply relieved that those I have sentenced are still alive and well. At last, I can step down from this seat with a clear conscience. And now, the final verdict in the last witches' court session ever to be held.
Not guilty! Woohoo! Oh, they put the confetti in the courtroom. I mean, outside the confetti in Labyrinthia. Yeah, okay, I was a little exaggerating there, but for God's sakes, confetti. Oh, the confetti. And the music too. Oh, the music. Oh, okay. I'll calm down a little bit, guys. I'm sorry. I'm very grateful for all the help, Professor. The feeling's mutual, Mr. Wright. A gentleman who always fights for the truth. I could not have done otherwise. I'd like to congratulate the two of you. You both did splendidly in the court. Oh, it's the judge! You've brought to light the truth about this town. Although I still find it astonishing that we could not see all this. I cannot even begin to imagine how it was achieved. You were all given a very simple instruction when you were hypnotized. You cannot see pure black. That was sufficient. Oh, now I see. These strange contraptions are made with some sort of black metal. Wait just a second. There are plenty of black objects all over Labyrinthia, aren't there? Yeah, that's right. My hair's charcoal black too. Is she bald then? Oh, but it is not pure black. What? What we often perceive as the color black is in fact far from being pure black. Our brains interpret reflections of light as colors. Objects which reflect even the smallest amount of light are not pure black. Pure black is only encountered within nature as darkness. Darkness, sir? The machines used in Labyrinthia are coated in a special material developed by Labrella Mink. It absorbs light without reflecting any. It is the only material that can be said to be pure black. Oh, I bet this is invisibility robe is also made of that same material, right? That's correct. And of course, the bell tower was concealed using the same material as well. When you think about it, this town abides in all things invisible. Huh? Miss Darkla, or should I say Miss Belduke? Yes? For 10 long years, your memories have been suppressed. The truth about what occurred in the battlefield was invisible to me, you mean? Mr. Cantabella and your father knew it all along. They knew who actually rang the bell. What? Did they really? Is that true, Cantabella? As we had demonstrated, it was easy to deduce from a situation in the Belfry. But if he knew that all along, why didn't he say something? It was, of course, for your own good.
Don't be angry at her!
You were trying to pin the blame for that disaster on the Speller. Yes, I was. But if you knew that, why did you keep quiet about it? If you had only scolded me back then for lying, maybe the Speller wouldn't have suffered so much trauma. It was your eyes, Eve. What? Your eyes weren't those of a liar. You believed in what you said. You truly thought it was a Speller. What you saw was too much for you to bear. Your mind blocked out the real memory of what happened in order to maintain your own sanity. And I called you a liar then. You would probably have suffered a mental breakdown. Oh. Mr. Cantabella and your father created this town. You were mistaken thinking it was purely for Isabelle's sake. It was also for you, Miss Belduke. Remember what your father wrote in his suicide note.
I have only two concerns. The first is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she probably doesn't think of me as her father.
I had an argument with my father once. He was always thinking only about the town and paid no attention to me. So you moved out and broke off contact with him. But you were wrong about your father. Not a single day passed without him thinking about you. He helped to make the story I was weaving a reality for your sake. I've been so ignorant. I was so convinced Father was driven to suicide by you. Your father couldn't bear the sense of guilt he had accumulated over the past 10 years. Even though he killed himself in the end, I believe you were always the most important person to him.
Eve? Espella! Espella, what I did to you is unforgivable. I rewrote your story, putting you through all this. I can't believe I went to such an extreme because of one wrong assumption.
No, it's okay, Eve. I wasn't angry.
You weren't?
You've always been on my side, protecting me. And even today, you saved my life.
Espella.
I also owe you an apology. After all, I forgot about my dearest friend. I'm so sorry, Eve. Ah, there you are, Eve. Where were you,
Your cat's called Eve.
You know what I've just noticed? You two are very much alike. You and Eve the cat.
What? It's all in your head.
It looks like Eve has taken a liking to the other Eve.
You've got that right, and the similarity is really striking. Oh dear.
My accidental guests, Professor Layton and Mr. Wright.
Yes?
I must say, I am indebted to you.
Don't mention it.
You know, when I started planning my revenge 3 months ago, Mr. Layton was a part of my plans. I needed to lure him to Labyrinthia.
Why me?
You were famous in London, and word of your skills reached me even here. What's more, you specialize in mysteries. So I thought that if you came to this town, you'd feel compelled to solve ours.
Well, I am honored.
That's cool. And what about me?
Well, about you. How should I put it? Your arrival here was purely accidental.
You mean it wasn't planned?
As you know, Espella escaped and got involved in that incident on the freighter. As a consequence, I had no choice but to bring you here.
I see. I shouldn't have asked. My fragile pride has suffered yet another blow.
Nick, you can't escape your fate. You're doomed to always find trouble if it doesn't find you first.
How about some words of sympathy for a change?
I am terribly sorry. The only thing on my mind the last 3 months was revenge.
Whatever your intentions were, the last witch trial has ended in the best possible way for this town. You were correct in your judgment. You always are.
You're too kind to me.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Eve, for opening my eyes.
Sorry to break up this little happy ending, but I've sort of got an important question. Why were you going to end the story?
Only Newton knew the real reason. I am suffering from an incurable illness.
What?
Dad, you're ill. Is it serious?
It is a rare disease with no known cure.
Why didn't you tell me? Had I known...
I wanted this to be my secret. I suppose that was a bad decision on my part. I thought I'd finish the story before I died and lay the foundations for a new world. Honestly, I was desperate. I didn't much care about Labyrinthia anymore.
Dad, why did it have to happen to you? Especially now that we're finally back together.
Cheer up, Espella.
How can I?
Labrellum's new drug development center contacted me a short while ago. They have succeeded in creating a new medicine, thanks to Belduke's research. It's a top-secret wonder drug for my illness.
A wonder drug?
Newton had been working on finding a cure for my illness until the very end. It would seem that the cure was his final gift to me.
My father.
Newton was the truest friend I ever had. I'm going to undergo surgery. Do not fear, I shall return. So stop making that sad face, Espella.
Dad, will everything be back to how it once was?
Of course it will.
And Eve, will you still be my friend?
Of course.
Thank you.
Oh, happy endings are a very good thing. Very nice thing. And I don't know why I was so determined that cat had something to do with all this. I'm going to drop by Mrs. Eclair's bakery. I've got so much to tell her. Do you mind if I go, Dad? It won't take too long. Of course not. Please do. It looks like Eve wants to come too. What? Oh, you mean the cat? Isabella, mind if we tag along? Not at all. You're welcome to come. Awesome! Maybe we'll get some tasty baked bread out of this. I thought we were going there for a different reason. Well, anyway, I'll be off then, Professor. Pass on my regards, Mrs. Eclair, Luke. So, what's gonna happen to the town? I've released everyone from hypnosis. They will soon recover the memories of their lives before Labyrinthia. And as of today, Project Labyrinthia is over. Ah, I see. They are free to leave, if they so wish. I imagine they will make a run for it. This place will turn to uninhabited ruins, just like it was 10 years ago.
I have some doubts about that.
Your Honor!
I now understand that this town is an artificial creation of yours. Nonetheless, to us Labyrinthians, the past 10 years were real.
No one can yet tell how this town will change. However, it is that some people will want to stay. Who knows? Perhaps you will find yourself creating a new town along with them.
A new town, you say?
I am no longer the judge, but, if possible, I would like to remain here.
You have my gratitude, Your Honor.
You need not address me as Your Honor anymore, Sir Storyteller.
And so, the last witch trial has drawn to a close.
What did Mr. Wright, Mr. Layton, and my father talk about? That I do not know. But Dad made a promise to me. Once everyone recovers their memories and he is cured of his illness, he will return to write a new story with everyone's help. This time, the story will be real without any lies or illusions.
Huh? Huh?
What a beautiful sound.
Almost as if it's ringing in a new beginning for the town.
Thank you, Eve.
Okay then. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Barnum.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for everything!
Espella, you take care now.
You too, Mr. Cantabella. Bye! Be sure to visit us again!
You can bet on it!
I wish all of you the very best. Mr. Wright, I knew I could count on you to stand your ground and fight me to the very end.
Me too. I always believed in you, Professor. And I know it's why we managed to get to the mysterious truth behind this town.
When we get back to England, we'll drop by and see you, Luke.
Great! I'll show you around London.
And so ends the story. Oh, I did it! I did it! Well, we all did it, guys. Oh my god! So, that has been Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I can't believe I finished it already. Oh, I love the pictures they're doing at the bottom there. So, wait, are they in London now? Or I thought Bardem left. I thought he was the only one who left. He's like, I'm not saying this time, but maybe he was just taking us to the ports or whatever, just taking us back to London. But it's nice to see that everybody's just doing their thing now. And like, man, I know I gave the game a hard time right towards the end there when I, like, the whole thing about Labrellum and everything kind of being fake or whatever. It left a kind of weird taste in my mouth. But just seeing how everything come together and everybody being happy and kind of, you know, I enjoyed it. This is still a great game. Kira, Gairo, Rudell. Oh wait, and there's a mailer. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself in this game. I really did. And really, I gotta thank you guys again for staying tuned, watching this, watching me fail like no other. I do apologize if any of you got so frustrated with me when I was trying to solve the puzzles. Sometimes when I was editing it, I was like, "What the hell? What was wrong with me?" But you know, what can I do? Oh, there's Foxy, of course. Are they putting out a show? I don't even. Never mind. Okay. So yes, it's a wonderful game. You know, it's a wonderful game. I'm very happy I was able to play it. I'm happy with a happy ending. But oh my god, this is. I mean, it's sad because of what happened with Belduke or Newton taking his own life, but he just couldn't take it. And so ends the story. Man, what a great game. Oh, back in Layton's study.
You know, Professor, I feel like I've just finished reading a really long story.
Indeed, Luke. I know what you mean. It certainly was an enthralling adventure.
I wonder how Espella and the others back in Labyrinthia are getting on. I'd love to go back and see them. Although, I'd rather not have to be sucked into a book to get there.
Perhaps we should ask Carmine to come along with us.
Great! It's a real relief he recovered from all of his injuries. But he was a bit put out when he found out you'd already solved all the town's secrets, Professor.
Well, we mustn't forget that we didn't solve them all by ourselves. We couldn't have done it without the help of our friends across the Atlantic.
I wonder what they're doing right now. Battling away in a courtroom somewhere?
I'd wager they may well be, Luke. At any rate, we must make our own preparations. There's a brand new case that requires our attention, and that means a brand new set of puzzles to be solved, my boy.
the matter, Wright? Has the cat got your tongue?
What the
Or are you still in a holiday kind of mood? Perhaps your mind is as clouded as the English sky.
Any hints, Maya?
Not really. If only the professor were here. I think at this point you've got to use that patented spell of yours, Nick.
Patented spell?
Hello, Earth to Nick. Just when we think it's all over, you always use it to turn the tables.
Ah, got it. I just have to close my eyes and say the magic word. Luckily, I don't need a witch's scepter for this one.
Save the chit-chat for later, Wright? I've almost missed that utterly annoying spell of yours. Fine, let's hear it then.
Just take a deep breath and give it all you've got.
Well, here goes. Objection!
Well, that was nice to see Edgeworth. Wasn't expecting that, but okay. Excuse my language there. I was seriously taken aback. I did that for a little bit more for comedic effect. I didn't really say it, but still. Oh man, that was I'm not sure if I enjoyed that voice for him though. I understand like even in Dual Destinies they kind of have that, but is it wrong to me to say that was almost like too British of Edgeworth? It just didn't seem to fit properly. But regardless, I don't want to get into a whole discussion of Edgeworth making a little appearance there, although it was nice. So yes, my overall thoughts and opinions on this game. It's what do you? It's Layton. The great aspects of Professor Layton games and the aspects of the Phoenix Wright series. It's amazing both ways. Sure, there's more. It really relies more heavily on the Layton side, which I don't mind. You know, I do enjoy Layton games, even though I just played the first one. I played a little bit of the second one. I still enjoy that. So I don't mind it. More stuff took place there. And look, we got awesome voice actors here. Good job to all of you guys. I really did enjoy myself. It's not my favorite in the series at all, but it's still a fun game to play. Overall story, I mean, I really did enjoy it. I mean, like, the whole mystical setting and everything. I'm like, okay, cool. I was very curious to know what's going to happen next. How are we going to solve these mysteries? How are we going to solve these puzzles? But like I said, the only thing that left a weird taste in my mouth is how they kind of brought it together, like, oh, it's all fake, and it's like, okay, you know. But at the same time, it's like, how else were you supposed to explain it at the same time, you know? So, I'm okay. You know, like, I'm okay with it all, and once again, I really hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I was saying how, you know, I was really messing up with some of the puzzles and whatever, and I do, once again, I shouldn't be apologizing, but I will, just, you know, for me taking the time I did for solving the puzzles, and I know some of them was like, what the hell is wrong with me? But, you know, thank you for putting up with me, and to all those who still hated on it, well, whatever, why the hell were you even watching in the first place? But, you know, what can you do? You know, maybe I should have used hint coins more, I probably should have. You know, once I was kind of taking my time trying to solve it. I mean, I got through it, you know? Like, I'm happy that I was able to get through the game. Really enjoyed myself. I was really worried about tackling this game in the very beginning, because I was like, I'm going to get so stuck in these puzzles, and people are going to give me a hard time. And even though here and there people gave me a hard time, but I don't think they really meant it, besides like a very, very slight few. But, like, other people, they're like, oh, hey, how'd you miss that? You know, but like, they meant well. But this is just a wonderful game, and I'll say this, from the very beginning, I was like, that witch there, the mistress, had to be Darklaw. I was like, it fits. She had the claw. I mean, I was like, come on, how hard else is it to put, like, obviously that's the mistress. I just didn't know what the hell the whole deal with the Great Witch thing, but it came to play there. And I was still very determined that Eve, like the cat, had something to do with it, but I was wrong there, just being odd. But yes, I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and Once again, this LP is thanks to those who helped me even obtain this 3DS capture device. Once again, I know I say it every single time I finish a 3DS game, but it's already 3 games for the 3DS I've already LP'd and I loved. We had Layton versus Wright, and we had Dual Destinies, VLR. Speaking of for future, I do apologize. I first stated I was going to do Layton, this game, and Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance together, but as I was recording this, I got hooked, and I was like, I kind of want to keep playing, and that's kind of what I did. And I do apologize. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance will come out eventually. I still gotta like figure out exactly when I want to do it. Maybe it might be right after this. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I have plans for that, and for another 3DS game that won't come out until the summer of 2016, and that is, of course, Zero Escape 3, which I think they gave it a subtitle already. I think I already forgot the name of it, but yes, I mean those are like for sure 3DS games I want to cover. And like, if I do ever get around to finishing the Mario and Luigi RPG series, I still gotta do Partners in Time and Bowser's Inside Story. Eventually, I probably want to do Dream Team Brothers, whatever they're called. Oh, okay. Is there anything else? Oh, I was wondering why he always I thought something was wrong with him because he, like, when he was talking to Darkla, like, I don't know what chapter, he's like, ugh, and he was like, well, no, what's wrong with you? And I was like, why is he covering his eye? I guess it was just for the hell of it. Finn, that means done, or finish, the end, whatever. And we solved the last mystery! We solved it all! What does it say? The Great Witch Bezella. The Great Witch Bezella was a fictional character created by the storyteller to protect the young Isabella from trauma. This spawned the many mysteries that followed. They no longer need Bezella, nor the witches or witchcraft that were essential for her existence. And then I get a bunch of Picarats. So my final score is 4980, which I don't think is bad at all. Well done, you just cleared the game. Well, thank you! You solved all... Yes! Cell 70, baby! Woohoo! I didn't miss anything. Well, I did miss some, but I went back to Riddell and did it. Woohoo! That really is some first-rate puzzle solving. You must have a brain to match those Professor Layton, of Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. Some would disagree with you. Others maybe not so much. Myself, I got lucky. There's still plenty of content left to keep you busy, and the extra content and bonuses. Enjoy the rest of what's on offer. What's on offer? Okay. You may also make a special game clear save data file. When you load data from this file, it will be given a choice of 2 starting locations. The first is within the underground ruins. From there, you'll be able to access the town and wander around freely, exploring the delights of Labyrinthia once more. The second choice is at the climax of the epilogue. This is ideal for those who would like to experience the game's finale one more time. You'll be able to restart it with maximum credibility, so even if you run short this time around, you'll still have a chance to pick up those vital Picarats you missed. Yes. I'm wondering... Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute. Before I go, let's check out the bonuses and extra content. Okay, we'll look at this from the game clear data. So we got art, movies, music, voice. Oh. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. So you guys can just pause the video as I'm going through this. So we got Layton's office, the Tower Bridge. I was saying the name wrong too. I kept saying Thames or Thames or something like that. But I forgot the pronunciation again. I do apologize. But yeah, there's that. The English courtroom lobby, very nice, very elegant. Yes, it was. We got the main street. So this is basically just all we've seen already, but it's nice to look at again. The mural depicting Bezella. The Great Archive, nice, nice. The audience room. See, now I'm wondering too, is like, so they're just gonna live in Labyrinthia now, huh? I mean, are they just gonna continue with their lives, like, not really worry about much? I understand that 10 years that they were under hypnosis. I mean, that was like their fake lives, but they got accustomed to it, I guess. That's why they signed up for it in the first place. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do if I was put in a situation. Like, would I want to stay in a place like that? Would I want to go back to the real world, per se, there? I don't know. The Two Faces of Eve Belduke. Yep. Oh, Grey Earl and Belduke. Oh, man. Just a great game. Just wonderful. First story. Cantabellas. So I'm assuming they lost their wives. I mean, they said everyone perished, so I'm also assuming that their wives were lost too. Wives of Layton, Cantabella and Belduke. And a new beginning. Yeah! Okay. So there's that. We also got the movies. Which is nice. Take a look at, man, there's a lot more movies I thought there were. The voices? Oh man, is there a...
Phoenix Wright, pleased to... You're on... Mine? Say what?
No, where's the objection? Are you kidding me?
Phoenix Wright, pleased to meet you.
Over.
You're on.
Oh, really? I thought they were going to have the objections. Or... Can I not? Oh, whatever. Let's have music here, which is nice. The music, I will say, is very, very beautiful in this game. I haven't mentioned already numerous times. So we can listen to music here. And we also got the extra content. Let me just take a quick look here. Let's see what this is. Check my SD card. The extra game content key will be downloaded via the internet. If no extra data is present on the SD card, you'll make it... Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and download this extra content then. Sure. Dude, boop. So, latest data retrieved, so... I'm afraid to click on this now. Okay. So, special episodes. Here you'll find special episodes that take place after a main story in the game. There will be 12 in total. Not only that, each episode contains a brand new puzzle. Okay, so I'm not done. I knew about these, but I knew they were special episodes. I just didn't realize that each one had a puzzle too. Now I heard these were very short, but I will go ahead and do this as well. And like in bonus episodes. So there's that. We have 12 episodes of that. And we also have special galleries. Tears and more tears. Hello, it's Kazuya Nuri again. This is the last round of artwork for me. You'll get to see the images that they make in the game and more. So this will be like the... Oh man, there's quite a lot here. Okay. I guess I'll take a look at that as well later, but really I do want to focus on the special episodes. We will see that in the bonus content, guys, but for those who wish to finish watching the LP today, or because this is like the finale of the main story, thank you all so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. As usual, once again, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys next time for whatever the hell I plan to LP next. Thank you all so much. I love you all, and I'll see you guys later.